Hello there and welcome to Fairyland Cottage. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm going to share with you some very simple, quick, low waste, healthy snacks that you can try at home. These are some of my favorite. Now I understand that everyone has different circumstances. Not everybody can make it to bulk stores or has those available. So I know it's going to be different for everyone, but this is what I do and I'm able to buy package free. So I hope that these are going to be valuable to you. Let's get right into the video. Let's start with a smoothie, a really easy, quick way to get a lot of healthy nutrition into you, and also it's really high in fiber. Great thing is you can put things like cucumber in there, and if you've kids they won't even know and they're getting their vegetables into them. Chop everything up really small and just pop them into a blender. I like to use frozen bananas. You know when your bananas are kind of going black, chop them up into the freezer and they're great for using in smoothies. Watermelons are really high in our electrolytes, which is really important for our body. I use about a quarter in a smoothie. And some raw cacao will give it a lovely chocolatey flavour, and then I squeeze some lemon juice in there, a date for some extra sweetness, and then some orange for the vitamin C, and then the rest you can just juice and pop some orange juice in there. Now obviously whatever you have in the kitchen you can do, but this is one that I know tastes delicious. Kids love it, adults love it, have it any time of the day, quick, simple, easy, loads of nutrition in there. And just remember all those skins of the fruit and veg, make sure that you cut it up really small because it makes the composting much more effective. Next is some chili nuts. Now, nuts, we all know, are really high in protein, but I find them a little bit bland to just eat without any flavouring on them. So this is a really easy one. You're going to roast them. Get some coconut oil and pop it into the oven just to melt it for a few minutes, and then pick your nuts of choice. I like some cashews, almonds, and some walnuts. When the coconut oil has melted, you're then just going to pop in all the nuts into the bowl, mix it all about so that the oil is completely coated on all of the nuts. And then you're going to sprinkle in the seasoning, whichever you like. I like paprika and then some cayenne pepper or some chili flakes, and just sprinkle as much or as little as you like. Pop it into the oven. Everybody's oven is different. I pop them in for about 10 minutes and then I take them out and just give them a little mix, make sure they're all being roasted evenly, and then pop them back into the oven again for another 10 minutes. And just keep an eye, you don't want to burn them, you just want to make sure that they're all nicely roasted. I like to fill them into, reused jars, and then smaller little one if you want to pop it in your handbag, and there you go. Next, some popcorn. Now, microwavable popcorn is everywhere, not the best for us, really high in sodium. So what you can do is get the organic popcorn kernels, and you're going to need a big, huge pot because you need to leave room for the kernels to pop. Make sure it is on a high heat, and then when the pan is hot, pop in some coconut oil again, just a spoon will do, and then make sure that it is fully melted and is nice and piping hot. That's basically what will give you the really nice popcorn. Sprinkle the kernels on the bottom of the pan until it's kind of covering. You want them to all have room so that they'll be able to get the heat, soak it up, and then start popping away. Put a lid on top. The trick is to kind of keep moving the pan back and forward. It really doesn't take long. Once the stove and the oil has been hot, they'll start popping really quickly. Keep going until they're all popped, until basically you don't hear any popping anymore. Then I pop them into a big huge bowl and I'll get some cinnamon. If you're more into savory, then you can pop some chili flakes or some cayenne pepper on there. And this is a really nutritious snack that's great if you're watching a movie or if you're working away. Next is some nut butter with apple. Now it's always great to food combine protein with carbs, and there's nothing like apples and nut butter. Any nuts that you like, I particularly like almonds, just make sure that you do soak almonds overnight. Pop them into a blender or a little mini food processor and then whiz them up. Now you just want to keep going. It will look like it's all like breadcrumbs, and then eventually it will turn into butter. And then you'll see there that it will get much darker and it's so close to being ready. pop it back on, spin it for a little while, and then all of a sudden you're gonna have this lovely nut butter. Get yourself an apple and then pop it into a little bowl and you've got your lovely slice of apple. There is nothing nicer. Again, this is another one that kids seem to love. They're getting the nuts into them. You've got your apple, you know what they say, an apple a day? And the nut butter is creamy. It's so easy to do. It saves you from having to buy loads of tubs of nut butter. So these are the snacks that I use. I'm really fond of them. I think they're quick, easy, very low waste, and they're packed full of nutrition. And I'll leave some more links down below in the description of other little snacks that I make. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope that it's given you some inspiration to make yourself some healthy low waste snacks. And if you do like these type of videos that are more to do with food, then give it a thumbs up and I'll make more of them. And feel free to share it with anyone you like. And if you like chatting over on Instagram, then come on over and say hello. I love chatting to you over there. And if you'd like to subscribe and see more videos next week, then go ahead. I'd love you to join. So have a wonderful week. Keep healthy and I'll see you then. Bye.